I'm playing Raoul, the Vicomte de Chagny. He's not that different. I mean, they're both rich and entitled. I think they're in very different circumstances, and they're both on the verge of growing up. So I think this is he's thrust into a situation that demands he grows up really quickly and takes charge of a situation. So I actually find more similarities than differences. I think it's interesting that we're all from different places, but I have noticed during the course of rehearsing with everybody, we all have a very similar approach. So you're dealing with seasoned actors and people who are experienced and are very talented. I'm not lumping myself in with them, I hope to be. But they're very talented and smart actors, so I think the only thing you'd notice coming to the show is maybe a little bit of a different accent from each of us, but yeah, we all sort of come from the same, cut from the same cloth. One of my main decisions in taking the role was the fact that it was not a dance role. It wasn't going to be that physical. I've also been interested in the show for a long time. I've been up for it in New York. I was cast in Love Never Dies, which was meant to come to New York, and then obviously didn't. So I've sort of always been, you know, around this world and wanting to explore it. So it's a really nice opportunity for me. Not in the run up to rehearsal. However, I did start reading it as we were rehearsing. I didn't really want to do it beforehand, I didn't want to have too many preconceived ideas about how I wanted to go into it. And then I actually stopped reading it as we were rehearsing because the story deviates and the attitude toward the character in the stories, the novel, is a little bit more, it's lighter fare. It makes fun, sort of, and we're obviously not doing that. So it was starting to make an impression on me that I didn't really want to bring into the show, so I put it down. And there are some pretty major differences in our story as well. I do. I saw it on a tour. I saw the LA cast back in, I think, 1991, something like that. I was very young when I saw it. Very young. I think Music of the Night would probably be the song that had the biggest impact on me. And I still love it. I've come to love it again. I've sort of, you know, got tired of music and then I come back to music. That's sort of my relationship with music. And as I've been listening to Geronimo sing it night after night, I've come to love it again. But I think the song that really stands out for me now, which is sort of kind of knocked me on the head, was when I came to see the 25th anniversary. I'm very good friends with Sierra Vargas. And seeing Wishing, seeing her sing Wishing, it actually broke my heart. And I hadn't really thought of the song in the context in quite a long time. And there was something very, very tender about it, and it just knocked me over. Actually, the first show I remember going to is Annie. It had a big impact on me because it was kids doing, you know, kids my age on stage doing what I wanted to do as well. So yeah, I think that sort of kicked me off in the direction of musical theater. I'm still figuring out how to unwind after the show. The show is, when you sit and watch it, it's such a massive production and it's a big evening, and when you do it, it flies by and it's over in a minute, but you still have all this energy when you leave the theater. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I play games on my iPad, I read, I sort of listen to music, whatever, try to eat some dinner and then wind down, but you know, you're pretty jazzed after a show, especially something like this.